Do you see how big this boat is? That's because it's so close to us. The boats behind it are smaller because they're farther away. Same thing here. The closest boat to us is the biggest, and the farther they get, the smaller they become. We're going to draw our very own here, near, and far sailboats. To begin, start at the bottom of your white piece of paper and draw a curved line followed by a straight line on top. Now I'll add the mast, which is like a really thin rectangle. And for the sails, I'm going to draw a curved line from top to bottom of the mast, then a line that curves out farther and connect it at the bottom. You can pause right here, or you can add a flag if you're caught up with me. Now decorate your sails. They can be polka dots, they can be hearts, they can be stars, they can be stripes, they can be zigzags, whatever you would like your sails to look like. Once you're done with this boat that is closest to us, our biggest boat, we have to draw a boat behind it. This one should be smaller than this closest one to us, right? Because as things move farther away, they get smaller. Draw your boat, same thing here, your mast, your sails, but you can see it's a little bit smaller. I'm adding stripes for my sails. Here are near, and now we need to draw our farthest boat. This one should be much smaller. You can see it could fit in that first boat. At least it looks like it could. But really, it's just very far away, and that makes it smaller. This is perspective. That means that something changes the way it looks based on how I'm looking at it. So I'm looking at it from far away, so it looks smaller than it really is. To make sure our boats aren't floating, we need to draw a horizon line. The horizon line should be above the bottom of that third boat, that smallest boat. See how the line goes through the mast? And so the bottom, where people would be, is in the water. If you don't do that, it may look like your boat is floating. Now we're adding my sky. I'm going to draw a beautiful rising sun. You can draw whatever you want. Maybe you want to add a hot air balloon in the background. Maybe you want to add some birds flying. I'm going to stick to a sun and clouds just for right now. The other thing I want to do is add some texture in the water. So at the bottom of all of my boats, I'm drawing some curved lines to look like my boats are really in the water. This is also just for detail and for texture. Now we have our here, our near, and our farthest away boat. And they look like they're moving farther away. Time to color. One thing I wanted to talk about real fast is how I speed my video up, because I don't want you guys spending 30 minutes watching me color. I want you to start coloring. It does not have to look like mine. In fact, it shouldn't look like mine. I'm giving you this as inspiration and to just show you how I blend colors, how I mix colors, but you can do whatever you want. And I don't want you to be nervous or overwhelmed because I'm moving really, really fast. You can pause or you can fast forward if you just want to see my completed picture and pause there. All of that is just fine. This part is more just to help you and give you ideas. So, I cannot wait to see your here, near, and far sailboats. I know they will be beautiful. And I hope that you've learned a little bit about how we make objects seem closer by drawing them bigger or smaller when we draw them to be far away.